Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City.
Whoa!
Welcome to the first weekly episode for the month of July 2026 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly courtesy video marketing series and interview series because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. Happy 250th birthday to the United States of America today for this episode. And also, this is our annual July 4th celebratory episode, so stay tuned. First photo you see is a thank you to Paul Ponder's podcast series for having them ask me to be back and bring it to fruition as a return guest interview. June 29, 2026. You're going to see that on your screen. Live links in the text description area if you've not seen or heard it. And the host, myself, Paul Solano, who is the host, and I chose a topic that we've not talked about in all the other episodes and interviews I've been on with Paul Ponders, and that is my 30-plus years of scuba diving and underwater photography from different points and pockets around the globe, from Long Island Sound all the way to Australia and back again. So it was very, very cool to have that interchange with Paul on that episode. Now, such as one photo you're going to see on your screen. This is a photo from last week's episode here, Dedication Around the Nation. This is a octopus that I took on a night dive, meaning the photograph, off of the Hawaiian Islands. Really, 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 really cool. They are extremely smart, intelligent, and very inquisitive. And I actually had one of those octopus that night actually crawl up my arm, crawl over my head, crawl down my other arm, and then swim off into the dark ocean of the night. It was really, really wild. At no time did I feel threatened, and it was very exhilarating. It was very cool. So octopus are really, really hip, right? Next photo you're going to see, and that is for last week's episode, which is this right here, and that is June 24, 2026, Dedication Around the Nation. If you've not seen it.
Of course I saw it. I was here.
Yeah. Yes, you were.
Here's it live.
Yes, you were. If you've not seen it, live link in the text description area makes it very easy to click on to watch. Now, in that episode, I performed a song from my debut CD, which is right down here, and you're going to see that on your screen. The CD is called Got a Date with Fate. The song is Stairway to the Stars, which is a really, really stunning song. Features lyricist Mitchell Parrish, who from his catalog of music that he composed, Stardust was one. Also, Stars Fell Out of Alabama, that's another that he wrote. And, for example, Moonlight Serenade with Glenn Miller. That's all Mitchell Parrish, very accomplished lyricist. And in this song, he doesn't fail to succeed because it's absolutely just a stunning tune. And has a really hip intro verse. You know how much we love the intro verses.
Oh, yeah, we got all right to those.
So that link for the YouTube with the band track will be under the text description area as well as for that episode. Now, next, what you're going to see on your screen is from our follow-up to a June 3, 2026 episode, and that is with Linda Amato, Wildlife Rescue Rehab Wonder Woman. And in that episode, we have a 20-second video clip from Linda of her wild bird feeder at home. Really, really beautiful. If you've not seen it, live link in the text description area to the episode. But the follow-up today is for a new photo from Linda within the last 10 or so days of another hummingbird, because we can't get enough of the hummingbirds. We love the hummingbirds. See that on your screen? Absolutely beautiful. So thank you, Linda, for getting that to me, and I'm happy to put it on here as we've done for many other people. Certainly wildlife. We can't get enough of that as much. So next photo you're going to see now, this past Saturday, June 27, 2026, I performed at a private event in Connecticut. Now, what I didn't expect and what was a really pleasant surprise is I met Jody from Goldilocks Farm Sanctuary, and they based in Southport, Connecticut, and they are a nonprofit 501c3. And Jody, what they do with her husband, they have bunnies, and you're going to see one on your screen, and they have ponies, and they go around, and it's primarily for the kids, right? And they're a huge hit. Bringing the bunnies to this party this past Saturday was a huge hit, and it was so cute, as you could see on your screen. So what I said to and suggested to Jody, I said, look, if you want to help getting word out and a plug, I'd be happy to do it for you. It's what I do. And she said, boy, that would be a huge help because I don't have time to do any marketing on social media or the like. So here you are, Jody, and your husband. We're happy to do it. Text description area, links to GoldilocksFarmSanctuary.com, also their Facebook page. Makes it very easy to connect. Now, next one is for the most recent dump run that I did from collecting. You're going to see that on your screen, from collecting for the last 3-4 months. And 90% of what you see here, folks, I retrieved from dumpsters, meaning it was on its way to a landfill, which is not where it belongs. All this stuff you see on the screen are recyclable objects, and that's what they should be, because it gives them a second life. They don't take up the space in the landfill, and they go on to create something other than what they were, and it's a benefit and win-win-win for everybody. So it's so important to do that because we made the mess. Now we can correct that mess by being more aggressive towards making sure what we not only recycle, but certainly throw away, make sure it goes where it should, and if it can be repurposed, please do so, because it's all so connected. Paul Solano on that Paul Ponders interview talked about that to an extent, about how I talk about it each and every episode and how it is all connected. So, to the point, this particular video, you're going to see it on your screen, this is from Uncharted Depth YouTube channel, which I'm a fan of, and they had this video within the last week or so, and right to the point, this is from the Marianas Trench, which is way out in the Pacific Ocean, way out. It's remote, but it's the deepest, if not one of the deepest points of the ocean. 36,000 and some odd feet down, over 7 miles, and through robotic submarines, what do they find? Trash. And from us, plastic, tires. I mean, it's crazy. How did it get down there? It's from us. So if you don't think that, taking care of business, so to speak, at home doesn't have an effect, you're terribly wrong. So please, please be more aggressive with that, because it helps not only the ocean, but it helps everybody involved, and it helps for those businesses now that do recycling and make their living off of reconstituting and repurposing material. So Project 142 Constant Series is the sponsor of the Dedication Around the Nation Weekly Courtesy Video Marketing Series and Interview Series. You see that logo on your screen. This series was created out of the pandemic from 2020. April 2020, I came up with this idea, presented Chip, the owner of PPI Recording Studio right here in New York City. And Chip and I launched this series April 28, 2020. And here we know, working on our 7th season. Almost every week we've been doing an episode, and it now has morphed from Project 142 Concert Series, which is still the sponsor, but now we've morphed it into a marketing platform for nonprofits such as Goldilocks Farm Sanctuary, who I just met, right, Jody, just talking about her. Certainly Paul Ponder's podcast series, 2.5 years now, we've been supporting them, sponsoring them. And also really good news, you're going to see that on your screen, Pearl Street Station Restaurant, where I just performed about 3 months ago, another return jazz Sunday brunch with John Boboian. The ownership has transferred. There are new owners there, so congratulations to the new owners. Good luck. We're a help to get the word out and keep spreading that word about Pearl Street Station Restaurant celebrating their 40th year anniversary, 53 Summer Street, Malden, Massachusetts. It's north of Boston. Take Interstate 93, get off of it, exit 23, take 60 right into Malden, follow the signs, get to the train tracks, bang a left, there you are, Pearl Street Station Restaurant. Food is out of this world. So, today we're going to take it out with a song, because I always perform at least 1 or 2 songs in every episode. And today this is going to be as Chip said we used to call it a medley, now they call it a mashup. For me, it's still a medley, but this is for
the... Cool, man. You're up to date with the kids.
This is a celebration for 250 years of the USA and a big birthday. We also have another birthday I'm going to celebrate at the same time. You're going to see a photo I saved. I took on the April 19th, 2026 Jazz Brunch when I was performing of Bob HYDLBURG because it's his birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday, Bob.
July 3, 2026. So while we're doing the mashup, we're going to hit 2 birthdays all at the same time. You're going to see the photos. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that is free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. She's a grand old flag, she's a high-flying flag, and ever in peace may she wave. She's the emblem of the land we love, a home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, should your eye on the grand old flag. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the pony, I am that Yankee Doodle boy. God bless America, land that we love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans wide we're from. God bless America, our home, sweet home. God bless America, our home, sweet home. Thank you, Chip. If you celebrate the 4th of July, please have a safe one, and please be careful of the heat. Man, El Nino is kicking our butt. It is really kicked in high gear. It is hot out there, baby, so please be very, very careful of the heat. Have a wonderful, safe holiday weekend. Celebrate the 250 years. That's incredible. We can make the 250 years even better if we choose to do so. Thank you, Mr. Chip Fabrizio at PPI Recording Studio. Check all the live links in the text description there. They are there for you. And until then, next episode, we will see you. Happy 4th of July. We'll see you next episode. Happy birthday.